Imagine riding down the street on a tricycle, but instead of a simple cargo box or basket, there's a fully functional miniature camper attached to it. This is not just any DIY project. This is the work of Kevin Sear, an artist and innovator who took the idea of mobile living to a whole new level. The camper tricycle is a fascinating blend of sustainability, creativity, and shelterquality, showing that even in the most unconventional ways, people can rethink mobility and shelter. Kevin Sear, known for his thought-provoking art that revolves around vehicles and urban landscapes, designed the camper tricycle as a statement piece. It embodies the essence of self-sufficiency, minimalism, and the spirit of adventure. The idea stems from the increasing need for alternative housing solutions and a response to the over-competitivization of urban spaces. By transforming a tricycle into a fully enclosed living space, Sear redefines what it means to be mobile. The camper tricycle is built onto a sturdy three-wheeled bicycle frame, making it stable and relatively easy to maneuver. It features a compact yet surprisingly functional interior, complete with a sleeping area, storage compartments, and even small amenities that mimic the coziness of a tiny home. Its design encourages an eco-friendly lifestyle, as it requires no fuel and is powered solely by pedaling, making it a zero-emission vehicle. At first glance, the camper tricycle might seem impractical, but it challenges the norms of conventional travel and living spaces. In an era where housing prices continue to rise and urban spaces become more congested, alternative dwellings like this provide an interesting perspective on self-reliance. Imagine being able to travel with your home, stopping anywhere for the night without the constraints of traditional living spaces. It's an exciting concept that sparks conversations about mobility, sustainability, and the future of alternative homes. The interior of the camper is surprisingly efficient. Every inch of space is utilized to serve a function. The sleeping area is just enough for a single person to lie down comfortably, while small shelves and compartments help store essential belongings. The walls are insulated to offer some protection against the elements, making it possible to use in different weather conditions. While it may not have the luxuries of a traditional RV, it serves as a compact, functional, and artistic representation of mobile living. The camper tricycle isn't just about practicality, it's also a piece of art. Sear's work often explores themes of urban survival and alternative living, and this project perfectly aligns with that vision. The design isn't meant for mass production, but rather as a thought experiment, an artistic critique of consumerism and the way society perceives mobility and shelter. It's a physical representation of how creativity can challenge societal norms and offer alternative perspectives on everyday life. For those fascinated by the tiny home movement, this tricycle camper offers an extreme yet thought-provoking take on minimal living. It forces one to think about what is truly necessary in a living space and how mobility can be integrated into that concept. While most people wouldn't use this as a permanent home, it raises important discussions about urban planning, sustainability, and personal freedom. Sear's camper tricycle also taps into a deeper cultural and historical narrative. Mobile homes and nomadic lifestyles have existed for centuries, but modern society often ties stability to stationary housing. This piece challenges that idea, suggesting that mobility can be just as stable if designed thoughtfully. It brings to mind the classic wanderer's lifestyle, where the journey itself becomes home. There's something undeniably charming about the camper tricycle. It stands as a symbol of independence, of stepping away from conventional expectations and embracing a life of simplicity and adventure. The idea of pedaling through cities or the countryside with everything you need attached to the back of your bike feels both nostalgic and futuristic. It's an intersection of art, function, and philosophy, making it a fascinating creation that captures the imagination. Of course, there are challenges to using such a unique vehicle. Pedaling a tricycle with a full camper attached requires strength and endurance. The weight can be an issue, especially when navigating hills or long distances. The lack of modern amenities, such as running water or electricity, makes it less practical for long-term living. However, these limitations are part of what makes it such an intriguing concept. It forces a return to basics, relying on human power and ingenuity to function. This isn't just a quirky invention, it's an idea that speaks to the future of urban survival and minimal living. As cities grow more crowded and the cost of living rises, alternative solutions like this become more relevant. Imagine a world where micro-living space has become the norm, where people prioritize sustainability over excess, and where mobility is seamlessly integrated into daily life. The camper tricycle is a glimpse into that potential future. While Kevin Sears' creation may not be something you see on the streets every day, it leaves a lasting impression. It challenges people to rethink space, mobility, and the ways in which they engage with their surroundings. It's a statement against the excesses of modern living and a nod to the resilience of human creativity. At its core, the camper tricycle is about freedom, the freedom to move, to live simply, and to redefine what a home can be. It may not be the next big trend in urban transportation, but it undoubtedly makes an impact on those who see it. Whether viewed as an art piece, a social commentary, or a practical experiment in alternative living, it stands as an inspiring testament to the power of imagination and design. So, the next time you think about what it means to be mobile, remember Kevin Sears' camper tricycle. It's a small but powerful reminder that innovation doesn't always have to be high-tech or complex. Sometimes, all it takes is a tricycle, a little creativity, and a willingness to see the world differently.